Yeah, it's been good. It's my second week of training now. I arrived 2 Sundays ago. The first few days was difficult, just with the sleep patterns, but we got straight into on Monday. And, the bonus of coming here to Salford was I knew a few of the players from previous clubs and growing up, so they made me nice and welcome and really fitted into the group really well. And I'm just trying to get on top of my fitness now. To get out there as quick as possible to play.
Because Ian said you've been doing extra sessions on the fitness.
Yeah, we spoke about when I first got here about a plan to put in place of to get on the field as quick as I can. I've done training in Australia, but was outside of a team environment, so the distances and how hard I pushed myself was nothing like training for the team. So there's been a group of us that aren't playing at the moment that have been doing extra sessions. So it's been quite tough, but it's been enjoyable, and it's making me work to get out there and play.
When are you going to be ready to play?
That'll be up to the coach. All I can do now is just put my best foot forward at training, get as fit as I can in a short amount of time, and when he feels it's ready for me to play, I'll put my hand up. I'd play this weekend if my body was ready to go, but we spoke about a plan in place to get me up to pace and get me in there for the mix of the boys.
Was it frustrating having to train on your own at home? Because it sounded like Ian was sort of emailing you like a weekly sort of programme.
Yeah, I've been in contact with Salford for a little bit now, and there's a bonus that I had a charity fight with Chris Sando at the back end of last year, so the training for that was something new to me, and I had to drop a lot of weight for that, so I couldn't do weights for that sort of time, so that was a good focus for me. And then once the deal was sort of done, then waiting for the clearance to get over here. Was the training obviously picked up because I knew that I was coming in to start training, and I wanted to be ready to go as soon as I got in. So it was difficult training on your own, but I trained with a few mates from where I'm from, and they pushed me quite hard. But as I said, it's not a team environment without a football. I played numerous games of touch, but it's just not the same as getting tackled or in the contact of training with the football team.
There must have been times where you thought you'd never get an answer on your visa.
Yeah.
I know Salford, there were times Salford were just like, when are you going to tell us?
Yeah, like I was in contact with the club and trying to get it pushed on as quick as I could. And the bags had been packed for a couple of weeks, so I thought it was going to be a quick process because we thought we were going to get the quicker process visa done. But yeah, it wasn't a big, but I still kept the same focus to get over. And as I said, what I was sending me, and GB was sending me emails to the training they wanted me to do, so I was ready for it when I got here.
Were you ever any doubts about getting your visa? Because obviously last time you couldn't get one.
Yeah, in 2008 I was declined one, but when I was in the first contact with Salford about coming here to join the club, they assured me that they'd been through the process and spoke to people that obviously get them processed and through the government stuff, and they said that it should have been fine. It was a complication before with what had happened in Australia. That's why I didn't receive it in 2008, but that was in 2007 that was a bit of time gone on since then, so they were quite confident, but as I said, it was a waiting process, and it was a hard one too, because you wanted to get over here and join the group, because missing trials and obviously the first few games.
Do you see this as perhaps a last chance to shine at the top level?
Yeah, like there was a time obviously when I went back to Australia, and there was a process with my Cronulla stuff that is being dealt with still while I'm over here at the moment. But I'm always confident that I was going to be able to play. It was just the process that I had to go through back home, and that was probably the difficult one, because I was in limbo of where I was going to be, if it was in Australia or back here. But it's worked out now, and I like to move forward and leave that in the past. And as I said, it's getting dealt with by my manager and my legal team at the moment. So it's good. It's a good focus being away from it all and focus on the job that I've got to do here at Salford.